we've got here is a nice, clean, original, certainly unrestored R60/6. But this bike was actually traded in by its original owner, if you can believe that. Griff, guy actually rode this to the Panama Canal with his wife in the late 70s and traded it in with a K1100 LT. We haven't done a ton of service to the bike. Griff did most of his own maintenance. He's an old school airhead guy. Bike's in really nice clean shape. Paint's original. As you can see when we go around the bike, this bike is far from perfect. You got original /6 mufflers with the chrome. It is hitting pretty bad on the tops, all of them. You've got some decay here in the battery box where the wet battery and some acid came down and went down into the swing arm. It's something you see, it's very, very common. Looks like a little bit got in the rear fender here too on bikes of this era. Continental tires are in really nice shape. Turn signals work, electric works, everything works except the horn. Brand new fuel line. Carbs were just rebuilt. Fluid-wise, we didn't do anything to it. He had recently changed the fluids himself. According to him, we checked the levels. The levels were up to snuff, and that was that. If you take a look at the instruments, you'll notice that the tach is missing its needle. So the tach is obviously inoperable. The guys at Overseas Speedometer in Texas could take care of that for you very reasonably. That's where I send all of our tach and speedo work. They're about half the price of Palo Alto speedometer and do just as good of a job. Speedo does work, although the needles, you can see a little bit of paint's coming off there, but it works. 44,000 miles are original. Yeah, you've got the US handlebars. Yeah, chrome's pitting a little bit, but again, they're original. Steering damper's functional. If you take a look at these fork boots, you'll see they're in very nice shape, no cracking. And that speaks to me, lets me know that those boots aren't original. Because if they were 30-plus-year-old original boots, they would be cracking. And generally that indicates that the front end was rebuilt sometime, fairly recently. Wheels are in nice shape. You got a little bit of chrome pitting on the spokes, but the nipples are in nice shape. The aluminum's in great shape. Very obvious looking at the bike. The patina all matches. Certainly she's not a trailer queen. You do have some damage here where, some type of windjammer or Lufmeister fairing was mounted. Pretty common touring bikes of this era. But, it all matches. The patina's wonderful. And, this would be a great daily rider for someone. If you wanted to get into doing some cosmetic restoration work, you certainly could. But if I were buying this bike, I would put a fresh set of reproduction mufflers on it, get the instruments fixed up, and I would ride her. We got a little kiss right there. Also missing a little piece of trim on the seat right here, but the seat's original and is in awesome shape. Overall, this is a really nice, clean rider. I'll fire her up for you. You can see the bike's cold. I'm grabbing the muffler here, so you know that the bike's cold. Turn the petcocks on the on position. Turn the key in the on position. With this, you have a tickler. You don't have a choke. Give her a little bit of gas, and she fires right up. Because on the 600s, you don't have a choke, so you want to keep a little bit of maintenance throttle on them until they're warm. It generally doesn't take very long. I'll try and come off the throttle here and see if she'll just idle for us. There you go, man. You can't beat that. It's a nice, sweet, purr, airhead idle. Just the way you like it. You're going for a ride.